Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you the next episode of our weather tutorial, weather lessons. I didn't realize my camera is like really laggy. Hopefully that's not an issue going forward. But we're gonna do hail, Gen 8 hail. I've always said that hail sucks. I fully stand by that still, that hail is probably the worst of the weathers, but hello, phone. Thank you for telling me that stuff is going on, because I did not need that. Anywho. As I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, hail. I don't care for hail. It sucks. But, you know, I'm going to cover all four just because. So the first thing with hail, you need a sand, or a hail setter. Your hail centers this gen are Abomasnow, Alolan Ninetales, and Vanillux. That's pretty much it. You get Aurorus and Natdex, so basically you don't get a lot of hail setters. I'm gonna go with Alolan Ninetales, just because Alolan Ninetales is a personal favorite of mine. Ninetales, Alola. What item do I normally run on this thing? It's been a long time. It's Revolt. Snow Warning. You can run Light Clay too. The Aurora Veil. Blizzard. Moon Blast. And Nasty Plot. And I actually don't mind using that spread, so that's what we're gonna do. So this thing basically, it comes in, it sets hail, gets up Veil, Nasty Plots, and Body Bag type situation. That's kind of how I tend to run Ninetales, especially with no hidden powers left. The biggest issue with hail teams is they don't have a lot to break with, is the problem. Steel type, rock type, fire type, all just kind of, and I want to double check this. That's sand. That's the next ones. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Like, it's a great offensive. Fighting fire, rock, and steel. These four typings just run over teams. Bulky waters are also a problem to deal with. So, but then there's three abilities related to snow as well. You've got Snow Cloak, which ups your evasiveness. Not usually very effective. Of an ability to run. There is Ice Body, which heals you, again, unless you need a defensive mon in hail. Not really a great mon. So generally the one that goes hand in hand with you stupid thing. The one that generally goes hand in hand with Snow Warning is Slush Rush, which this generation is Beartic. And then we did pick up two new mons this generation with Slush Rush. Trying to remember which two mons those are. They are Arctozolt, which is Ice Electric type, and Arctovish, which is Water Ice type. Two of the fossils. And then you do get Ice-Q, which is a pure Ice type. The penguin. It's the newest penguin. So, I'm actually going to put Ice-Q on here. Or East-Q. Yeah, East-Q. With Ice Face. It's a really, really good mon. Ice Face here. Face, or head functions as a substitute for a physical attack. Restored in hail. So if you have hail, you get the Ice Face back up. So you can take a hit, inhale, Ice Face gets that back. Salac Berry. Raises speed. Substitute Belly Drum, because that'll trigger your Salac Berry. Icicle Crash. And what is the last move that we run on this thing? Oh, what is the last move that I want to run on this thing? Waterfall. The reason for running Waterfall is it deals with rock and fire typings that want to come in on this thing. And at +6, it basically drops everything. So we want to run. And if you didn't know, I'll just show you here. Askew. So once it loses its Ice Face, its speed jumps up to 130, which is just slower than Mega Main. It's Coco speed. That's what it is. It turns into Tapu Koko's speed. 2 plus. Minus. No, not minus. Minus that. Plus. 4 and this. So basically, this thing substitutes on the fire type switching in, belly drums to get the Solid Berry, as the sub breaks, still have Ice Face intact in order to take another hit. They'll break the Ice hit, or Ice Face, and then, yeah, that's how it goes. It's short and simple. Basically, sub, belly drum, get your +6 attack, +1 speed, lose your Ice Face, attack. Just, bye-bye. Which is what makes Hail Semi, like, a little bit more viable, is just because of Askew. But after that, like, your only other option is Beartic, because Alolan Sandslash isn't here. So you can run Beartic. It's another physical ice type sweeper. I don't really see needing Beartic here, unfortunately. It's also slow. Then you want something that can take fighting type hits. You're gonna want something that can take on steel type hits. What do you want here? Corviknight could be pretty decent. Hazard stacking also is great. Basically, the goal of Gen 8 Hail is get an Askew and go. Trying to just think. Like, Kyurem Black is pretty much banned, so you can't use that, which I know has been a staple of Hail teams. Bronzong's actually probably the best thing you got here. Bronzong. What should I do with the green belt? Leftovers, Heat Proof, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Earthquake for Steel types, and need something to hit Fighting types. And then 2, 8, and Impish Nature, 8 there. So basically this thing sets rocks, which are really, really nice, and then does that. I know another mon that works really well. Cinderace is very, very nice. With heavy-duty boots. Not a heavy ball. Boots. Court Change in order to put that over there. Powerball. That'll break down steel types. rock types are not something I really want to deal with as well, but HJK actually breaks down rock types pretty well as well. And then U-turn to pivot. I'm fine running that set. U-turn to pivot, so just pivot around, fast pivot, that sort of thing. This thing actually can function pretty decently on Hail. And it moves hazards around which stealth rocks are not a Hail team's run. So being able to court change those around is actually really nice. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Let's see. We still have rock types being a potential nightmare to deal with. Rotom Wash. This is where Rotom Wash actually isn't bad either, because it gives us defog. Leftovers on that. Yeah, I know I'm running multiple leftover users. That's fine. Defog. Thunderbolt. Hydro and Volt Switch so we can shuffle around. What do I want? I think I want this being Spadef. No particular reason for that speed stat, I just picked a random speed area. Give me some speed, but mainly I'm more Spadef bulky, so I can defog. I can pivot and Volt Switch into things. It's another fire type check, or it is a fire type check, which this team was missing. It's an ice or a rock type beatdown. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like this. I like this Hail team so far. And then what's the last thing I need on a Hail team? I got a Steel type. I got a Water type. Do I want to use one of the fossils? Actually, I might want to use one of the fossils because what am I struggling with here? Bulky Waters, Rotom has covered for the most part. Bulky Waters are still a bit of an issue. Arctizolt, maybe? Do we want to use Arctizolt? Should we try the Sneezing Dragon? Or the Sneezing Boy? Or do I want to use... Oh, never mind. I know it's another Ice type, but how can you not? I mean, just how can you not? It's gonna break whatever it wants. Earthquake. Icicle Crash. Superpower U-turn. Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear it. It's another Ice type. Hail teams, this is why I say Hail sucks. It just doesn't have... Like, I could use this one if I wanted to. I could use Arctovish if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. I know, okay? It is what it is. It's another Ice type, but it does do a lot. It just means Rotom Wash has to deal with a lot of the water types. It sucks, but, you know, we'll go with it. So, if I had to pick, this is probably my Gen 8 Hail team. Not the greatest team in the world, but still pretty cool. So, thank you guys for watching. Please check out the links in the description down below. I'll put this team down there as well if you want to take it on the ladder. As always, in the comments, let me know how you changed it up potentially and what you did, just so I can learn as well, and I can maybe do follow-up videos where I'm like, okay, this is how some people have modified it and they've done pretty well. But yeah, so I will see you guys for the National Dex Hail next. So see you guys next time.